London, winter 1912. A heavy fog cloaked the iron bridges over the Thames, pierced only by the hiss of steam engines and the clatter of boots on cobblestone. In her Southern workshop, Evelyn Hart-Engineer Scholar, steam technician, tuned the dials on her custom protective goggles, designed to detect paranormal frequencies. Red lights blinked. Gears ticked erratically. Her fingers brushed an ancient tablet, a thick stone slab etched with tentacle-like glyphs and metallic inlays. A cold surge shot through her veins. A whisper, not her own, slithered into her mind. Fungli Miglanov. Time froze. Her goggles hummed faintly, their recorder activating unbidden, capturing only a soft, unintelligible hiss. Evelyn recoiled. The previous night's dream flooded back. A sunken city in a black oceanar. Leaware enormous. Malevolent eyes bored into her soul, their ancient syllables cracking her sanity. Post-dream, the goggles recorder had hummed unnoticed, as if stirred by the vision. From the workshop's shadowed corner, a miniature mechanical spider palm-sized, legged twitching as if primed to axe scuttled, toward her. Its red eyes glowed, marking it as a drone of the Order of the Etheric Seals. A secretive steampunk church tasked with tracking otherworldly anomalies. The next evening, under the cold glow of gas lamps by the Thames, Evelyn found a letter slipped into her coat, devoid of fingerprints. Seal it. Do not decipher. Stay away from the dark. Clutching the tablet, she sought refuge in Southwark's abandoned cathedral. Moss-covered stone walls loomed beneath a rusted steel dome. Inside, faint organ pipes, now corroded, hummed with residual steam, their notes echoing ancient chants. Statues bore faded tentacle engravings, whispering of forgotten rituals. Beneath the altar, a crypt of gears and hissing pipes pulsed the Order's steam-powered sealing mechanisms. Alive with sonic energy, from the candlelit shadows stepped Father Montague, clad in black robes. A symbol on his chest. A half-circle entwined with curling tendrils, mirroring the tablet's glyphs. "We are the last of the etheric seals," he said, his voice like rising steam. In 1688, after a blood plague ravaged Europe, our ancestors sealed Cthulhu beneath Relic using steam and sound. That tablet is the key to reopen its gateway. Evelyn's eyes narrowed. Why not destroy it? His gaze darkened. Because it's in your hands now, and what lies beyond our control. Courts chaos. Hidden outposts across Europe, powered by steam and secrecy, guard against such breaches. She shivered, a fleeting thrill stirring amid her fear, when the whispers echoed in her mind. They raced through an abandoned factory, engines pounding like monstrous hearts, pipes screaming with Montague's chanta, Latin liturgy laced with sonic frequencies to reinforce dimensional seals. In a chamber of rust and oil, the tablet glowed green. Evelyn staggered, her lips moving unbidden. Fan Louis wasn't her voice. The glyphs pulsed like veins, urging compliance. Her thoughts blurred, drawn to the tablet's will. Defiance surged. Sensing the whisper's control, she lunged for a pressure valve. I won't let it win. She wrenched it open. Steam erupted, shrouding the room in white. The glow dimmed, and the breach came. The ground split. Air sucked downward, gravity inverting. From the chasm rose a single blood-red eye, vast and unblinking. Evelyn's breath caught, limbs frozen, as its gaze burned through her, unraveling her thoughts. Spiraling tendrils coiled in the steam, their hiss echoing Cthulhu's voice, and infinite. She saw only darkness, a black ocean's depths. The spider drone, sensing the breach, clamped onto her leg with saw-like precision. Her goggles vibrated violently. Montague advanced, chanting with desperate fervor. PH, Inglui, MGLW, Naf Cthulhu, Arlia, Dougal, Day, Nagel, Foida. Dane, he added, voice strained. A chant to bind the sleeper in Arlay, lest it wake. Steam thickened. The crack sealed. The glow vanished. Silence fell. The tablet lies inert. Evelyn unconscious. Montague kneels beside her, exhausted. Background completely still. No motion, no steam, no sound. Evelyn awoke in a steam-lit infirmary run by the order. Her body ached, memories fractured. The void, the eye, the voices, but not her actions. Her goggles cracked, sat beside her. Montague handed her a brass audio disc. The seal held, he whispered, but this recorded something. The disc hissed. Then her voice emerged, whispering, Pia Chingui. She froze. The crack on her goggles trembled. Each hiss vibrated through her bones, pulling her deeper into the black ocean's gaze. Fear clashed with a strange, unshakable curiosity. She stood, hesitant yet drawn to the unknown. The infirmary door creaked open. Fog curled at the threshold, alive, beckoning. Something vast and ancient waited beyond. Evelyn stepped toward it. What lies beneath will always whisper back. London, 1913. Fog cloaks the city like a shroud. Iron cranes groan along the Thames, boots echo on cobblestone. In Whitechapel, Dr. Clara Voss works in her cluttered workshop. She's a mathematician, an inventor. Her etheric spectroscope whirs. Lenses, casting prismatic flickers. It detects spectral anomalies. Clara adjusts its brass dials. A strange artifact sits before her. The relic is half stone, half metal. Sinuous glyphs seem to writhe. Her fingers graze the relic. A chill stabs her spine. The spectroscope sparks. A guttural hum fills the air. Words form in her mind, unbidden. Ik, Cthulhu, Fatan. Time freezes. Her spectroscope's recorder clicks on. It captures only a sibilant hiss. Clara stumbles back, heart racing. Last night's dream floods her mind. Sunken city in a black ocean. Relay. A presence with eyes like dying stars. The spectroscope hums faintly, unnoticed. It recorded her dream. Clockwork sentinel stirs in the corner, beetle-like, with glowing amber lenses. Its razor cog legs twitch, primed to act. It's a device of the Brazen Veil. The Order guards London from unearthly threats. Clara knows their rumors. The next night, under Blackfriars Bridge, gaslights flicker. A note appears in her satchel. No fingerprints. It reads, "Bind it. Do not seek its truth. Flee the abyss." Her spectroscope buzzes, needles twitching. Dread and curiosity drive Clara to Limehouse. Derelict chapel looms. Its rusted steeple pierces the fog. Moss clings to stone walls. Inside, stained glass shows tentacled forms. They glow faintly. A subterranean hum rises. Steam pistons pulse below the altar. The altar is brass and obsidian. Glyphs match the relics. Brother Alden emerges from shadows. His robes hum with copper pipes. A pendant gleams at his throat. Coiling tendrils like the relic. "We are the Brazen Veil." His voice echoes like a piston. "In 1666, after the Great Fire, we bound Cthulhu. Steam sealed its prison. That relic is a lock and a key to Arle. Why leave it unguarded?" Her voice is sharp, defiant. It finds those it seeks. His eyes glint coldly. Outposts from Prague to Cairo hold the veil. "You've touched it now." Clara grips the relic. A dark thrill stirs amid her fear. They race through a disused foundry. Furnaces roar like beasts. Pipes scream with steam. Alden chants a Gregorian rite. Sonic frequencies weave with his words. They seal dimensional rifts. Clara's spectroscope screams. Dials spin wildly. The relic glows green. Its glyphs pulse like a heartbeat. Clara staggers. Her lips move, unbidden. Ik. It's not her voice. The relic claws at her mind. Elia spires flood her senses. Her thoughts fray. She's drowning in the Black Sea. Its defiant surges. I won't be its vessel. Clara lunges for a steam valve. She wrenches it open. Scalding vapor roars out. The relic is engulfed. The glow flickers. Then the floor ruptures. Air twists, sucked into a void. A chasm opens. A green eye rises, vast and unblinking. Its malice is alien. Clara's breath seizes. Her limbs lock under its gaze. The eye burns through her. Her thoughts shred. Tendrils writhe in the steam. They hiss Cthulhu's name. Clara sees only darkness. The Black Sea pulls her under. The sentinel scuttles forward. Its cogs slice her ankle. Her spectroscope vibrates. Its lenses crack. Alden chants desperately. Ik, Cthulhu, Rely. Right to bind the sleeper, his voice strains. Steam thickens, choking the air. The chasm begins to close. The eye vanishes. The glow fades. Silence falls, heavy as iron. The veil holds. Clara awakens in a steam-lit infirmary. Her body aches. Her mind is fogged. The eye, the whispers fractured memories. Her spectroscope lies beside her. Its lenses are shattered. Alden hands her a copper disc. It's etched with cogs. The veil holds. His voice is a whisper that this captured something. He steps back. The disc hisses. Ick, ick. It's fractured. Ick. It's fractured. Alien. Clara freezes. Her heart pounds. The spectroscope's frame trembles. Its gears tick faintly. The disc's hiss vibrates in her bones. It pulls her mind back. The Black Sea's gaze lingers. Fear battles curiosity. Strange, unshakable urge grows. She must know more. Clara stands unsteady. The unknown calls her. The infirmary's iron door groans open. Fog curls inside. The fog is alive, beckoning. It hums with power. Something vast stirs beyond. Ancient and patient. Clara steps forward. The disc's hiss follows her. Each pulse draws her deeper. ERLAS embrace waits. She vanishes into the fog. The abyss claims its own. London, 1890. The city drowned in fog, its gaslights flickering like dying embers amid the clatter of steam carriages. In a soot-stained attic in Spitalfields, Ezra, Klein archivist, alchemist, and reluctant seer pored over a brass oracle, a fist-sized sphere of interlocking gears, etched with sigils that pulsed faintly under lamplight. It was a relic of the arcane conclave, a covert order that guarded London's veil against the outer gods. Ezra's gloved hand turned the oracle's dials, each click resonating like a heartbeat. His journal, inked with ciphered notes, described it as a seer's lens, tied to the pathway of the visionary one of 22 mystical routes to divinity, whispered to channel the will of entities beyond time. As he aligned the sigils, a cold whisper slithered into his mind. PH Inglui, MGLW, Naf Cthulhu, Arlia Juga, Nagel Fatan. His breath caught. The oracle vibrated, its internal recorder a wax cylinder spinning unbidden, capturing a low guttural hiss. Last night's vision surged back, a sunken city of jagged spires in a black ocean, where a colossal eye, green and unyielding, pierced his soul. The recorder had hummed faintly, post-dream, unnoticed until now. A mechanical raven perched in the attic's corner stirred. Its iron beak glinted, and its ruby eyes glowed, marking it as a sentinel of the conclave. Its talons clicked, as if primed to strike. Ezra's notes mentioned the conclave's reach hidden enclaves from Vienna to Shanghai, using steam and ritual to bind ancient horrors. At midnight, a letter slid under his door, its wax seal unmarred by prints. Lock the oracle. Seek not its truths. The abyss gazes back. His gas lamp flickered, casting shadows that coiled like tentacles, and driven by dread and a flicker of forbidden curiosity, Ezra carried the oracle to a forsaken chapel in Whitechapel. Its iron spire loomed through the fog, pipes hissing with residual steam. Inside, stained glass windows depicted cloaked figures wielding gears and chalices, their edges etched with writhing glyphs. Below the altar, a steam-driven mechanism thrummed a conclave seal, powered by resonant frequencies to cage otherworldly breaches. Sister Verena emerged from the gloom, her robes adorned with brass cogs, a pendant of spiraling tendrils at her throat. "We are the arcane conclave," she said, her voice sharp as a piston's clang. In 1666, after the Great Fire, we sealed Cthulhu's influence beneath Rulea's waves. That oracle is its key and its lure. Ezra clutched the sphere, its warmth unnerving. "Why me?" he asked, voice steady, despite the whispers in his skull. "It chooses its seers," Verena replied. "Our network, vast as the Empire, holds the veil, but you've glimpsed Arle. It knows you now." A strange thrill pulsed through his fear, the oracle's sigils flaring faintly. They hurried to a derelict warehouse, its furnaces roaring like primal beasts. Steam pipes screamed as Verena chanted a latinum laced with sonic vibrations to reinforce the seal. The oracle glowed, its gears spinning wildly. Ezra's lips moved, unbidden. Ick. Ick. The voice wasn't his. The sigils pulsed like veins, clawing at his mind with visions of Arlian spires.
Ow.
Submit, they urged. His thoughts frayed, drowning in a black sea. No, he thought, defiance rising. I am no pawn. He slammed the oracle onto a pressure valve, steam erupting in a scalding cloud. The glow dimmed. Then the ground split, air twisted, sucked into a void. Chasm yawned, revealing a single, monstrous eye-green, vast, radiating malice. Ezra's breath seized, limbs frozen as its gaze shredded his sanity. Shadowy tendrils coiled in the steam, hissing Cthulhu of Tan. He saw only darkness, an ocean of endless depths. The Raven's sentinel lunged, its talons piercing his wrist. The oracle's gears jammed, its recorder cracking. Verina's chant surged. Ik, Cthulhu, Rule, Guanagal, Fatan. She gasped, a rite to bind the sleeper, lest it wake. Steam thickened, choking the air. The chasm sealed. The eye vanished. Silence fell, heavy as lead. Ezra awoke in a conclave infirmary, its walls lined with hissing pipes. His mind was a fog of fractured images. The eye, the whispers, Relay, the oracle, dented, sat beside him. Verina handed him a wax cylinder, etched with sigils. The veil holds, she whispered, but this recorded you. The cylinder hissed, then his voice Alian, fractured, emerged. Ick. Isra froze. The oracle's gears ticked faintly, trembling. Each hiss vibrated through him, pulling his mind to the black ocean's gaze. Fear clashed with an unshakable urge to know more. He stood, unsteady, drawn to the abyss. The infirmary's brass door creaked open. Fog curled within, alive, whispering. Beyond, something ancient stirred patient, inevitable. Ezra stepped forward, the cylinder's hiss echoing. Each pulse binds me to Eldra's will. You've just heard a fragment from the Creepypasta Diaries. And if you want to hear more stories like this, then like and subscribe me because I upload weekly creepypasta readings. Or if you want to leave the channel, then I understand. It's been a wild ride and I hope you enjoyed it.